So what's up, everybody? Okay, so just finished mowing the lawn, and I'm gonna I got some footage recorded for you guys with my back workout the other day, yesterday on Friday, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a voiceover on that, do some commentary with the video. A couple of weeks ago, I recorded some footage about my back. Wasn't very good. I'm still working on a lot of the form. I noticed my form was on there. As a coach or coaching myself with these videos, I'm really attempting to perfect my form, get it better, get stronger, and keep working at it. So finish some housework today, getting ready to go ahead and do this video, upload it here real soon after I do this commentary. But this goes out for all you coaches out there. If if your client or even you are struggling to attempt to work on some things, and what I noticed on my last videos were some weak points that I had in my training. I identified those, tweaked my workout, my exercise, my training to work on those, make those little tweaks, make me a little bit stronger, work on it. And you'll notice from last week's video or 2 weeks ago to this video this time, my form is much better. Still doing lightweight, still working on my grip and my form. So let's go ahead, get into the video, and then at the end, give a thumbs up, like my video, share it, and subscribe to my channel. More to come. Let's go ahead and get after it. So here we go. I started out doing some arm pull-aparts with with the bands, just to warm up my shoulders a little bit, and my lats, and then I go into some ab rollouts with the ab roller, just to really get that arms and shoulders a real good stretch, and those abs and the core, and just really tighten everything up before I get into my actual workout. And then I go into some farmer's walk with 50-pound kettlebells, just about 20 to 30 meters a piece, 2 rotations of that. If you notice, I'm just using my fingers, keeping my thumbs out in order to work on my grip. So then I go into the sumo band deadlift. Just using the band, the big purple band, probably about 40-50 pounds of weight, resistance, and I'm just working on my form, working on my grip a little bit, doing a little pause right there if you notice. Again, just using the bar and just working on the form, warming my hips up, warming my knees up, my grip, my shoulders. If you also notice that I'm still using my elbow sleeves in order to protect my elbows because of the surgery, and my grip is shit. So, just bear with me a little bit. And then I go into the conventional deadlift with the band again, only the band and the band only. Yeah, only band only. Yeah, that's what I just said. So I do 5 sets of 5 on this again, and then I go right into the band with a little bit of weight, only 45, only 1 pound or 1 plate each side. And I'm working on the conventional deadlift instead of the sumo, which I've done in the past. Just working on the actual deadlift itself and not just using my hips. The sumo, working on more of a leg drive and hamstring. But here I'm just working on the lift itself. And if you notice, my hips aren't moving up before the rest of me as before. So I'm doing a lot better, getting a lot stronger, or getting a little stronger. So then I go into a good cable row. I get a good stretch at the beginning. Squeeze the lats, squeeze the shoulder blades together. A good range of motion, but also a shorter range of motion. Again, lightweight, but just using the straps for my grip. Just trying to get a little bit of volume. I'm doing 5 sets of 10 to 12. On this, just like all the other accessory work that I do, is a little more volume this week, and that. Then I go into a single arm dumbbell bent over row, and if you look here too, my shoulder doesn't go down below my other shoulder very much. I just get a good stretch at the end, and I come back up. It's in a J motion. The dumbbell comes below my shoulder and it gets pulled up to my hip and then back down to the floor. Again, I do 5 sets of 8 to 12 on these, just as long as I'm getting a good form and good function on this. And then I go into my forearms and my biceps. Again, my grip is shit, so I'm only using 10 pounds right here, but this is some stuff that physical therapy has me doing, so I'm incorporating that into my exercise, into my training. So I just do some supinated grip rollouts for my forearm, and then pronated, working it on up. And then I do about 10 or 12 of those. I do 5 sets of this again, and then I go into some strict dumbbell curls, again with only 10 pounds, just to get a good stretch at the bottom and good squeeze at the top. Not trying to work on any size or strength on this. I'm just trying to work on, getting a little bit stronger, but also just working on the bicep tendons themselves and making sure that they are strong. Then I go into the cable rear flies, working on my rear delts, both sides, left and right, single arm. I do my left side first, my right side second. I actually did 5 sets of about 10 to 12 on these, along with I changed the height of the cable on each set. Started up at the top and then went down a quarter of the way, went down another quarter, then all the way down to the very bottom where I'm bent over. And really pulling, trying to keep my shoulder blades spread or in a neutral position while pulling just with my rear delts and getting a good stretch at the bottom, squeezing it up, my elbow going just above my shoulder blade but not too far, not trying to use momentum, just trying to use the strength in the rear delt and working on some of that function right there, because I do have bad shoulders as it is. Then I'm doing my last exercise, go into a lying cable curl with a straight flat bar, getting a good stretch at the top, squeezing it, keeping that fulcrum point at the elbow in a fixed position, squeezing at the bottom right towards my face or my forehead, just squeezing. So that's it for the exercises. Leave a like. Once again, love you guys. Like these videos and subscribe. So we run down the road, getting the workout on in the heat of the day. But if you guys like these videos, send a comment at the bottom of in the comment box, and let me know what you guys like about them, what you don't like about them, what you want to see in future videos. Show some love. Hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, give me some constructive criticism, even coaches out there, anybody that give me some pointers if you like. Also subscribe to my channel, let's get some more views out there, and share the love, share my videos, and let's keep up the good work.